The famous mathematician and philosopher René Descartes once said, "We do not describe the world we see the world we can describe." Our perception is largely based on our physical interactions and the behaviors we engage in. Unfortunately, an out of sight, out of mind mentality is prevalent when it comes to our food waste. According to the Campus Kitchen Project, the average US college student wastes 144 pounds of food each year. For the past 3 years, I've been immersed in the world of waste while working in the Berea College Office of Sustainability as the Waste Diversion Program Coordinator. I basically spend my time talking a lot of trash and coordinating zero waste events like this one. At Berea, we're fortunate to have the nation's most sustainable college farm and certified organic gardens. Over 30% of the food served is grown on campus. Yet the majority of students are unaware of this nationally recognized asset. We diverted over 150,000 pounds of food waste last year. But for most students, these pop-up bins are the only exposure they receive to our closed-loop composting system. I'm trying to change that. That old saying, "what they don't know won't hurt them," needs to be forgotten forever. At the Office of Sustainability, we have a motto: what gets measured gets done. Data-driven consumption patterns are imperative to modeling the desirable state of enough. Since our composting program began in '98, food waste data has been recorded by hand. Last spring, I discovered an opportunity to implement digital technology in the dining hall to streamline the process and improve accuracy, ergonomics, and safety. My solution, Wombat, Waste Operations Management Behavior Altering Technology, which is a digital scale that analyzes waste metrics to form predictive models, which can be used by the kitchen staff to better prepare accurate amounts of food. The food waste data will then be displayed to students on screens to nudge a behavior change. If successful in accomplishing our goal of reducing food waste 15%, the Wombat team will save Berea College $27,000 annually in ingredients alone. Thank you. Nudging is a concept of how people often make decisions because of what is easier rather than what is in their best interest. Green nudging employs environmental psychology and behavioral economics to influence sustainable consumption choices. Still an active experiment, this image is one of the visual nudges we're using to influence mindfulness. Signs are placed throughout the dining hall, and we're comparing the amount of food waste produced currently to what was produced last year. To fully empathize with students and understand their perspective and reasoning for producing food waste, I've relied on the Innovators Toolkit and design thinking. The UIF learnings I've employed have ignited the awareness of our crusade. The typical student might say they waste food because they don't like how it tastes, but design thinking has been instrumental in revealing other reasons, such as long lines, dirty plates, and lack of access to a menu. This project has enabled me to integrate my major and labor position while leading an interdisciplinary team focused on improving the experience for both the producers and consumers. I'm proud to say I was awarded first place at the Senior Research Expo. Our $5,000 budget was approved, equipment was installed last week, and I recently applied for a $250,000 grant through the Kroger Foundation. It's amazing what can happen when you're willing to work for it. This project is one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done in my life. So fellows, I challenge you to ask yourselves, how can you increase your awareness and reduce your food waste? Thank you.